I'm a chief deputy with the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office. With me, obviously, is Chief Holloway, St. Petersburg Police Department. Again, to give you some limited details of what happened this morning. This is open investigation. A lot yet to be determined as to what's going on, so very limited what I can give you. So a little after 3 this morning, St. Petersburg Police were called to 4533 20th Avenue North. The caller, Jill, last name is Kylie, K-I-L-E-Y. She's a white female, 42969. She called the St. Petersburg Police Department and said that her son, Cody, C-O-D-Y, Kylie, K-I-L-E-Y, he's a white male, 9491. Cody was threatening her with her gun. He at some point had retrieved her handgun and he was threatening her with the gun. Also in the home is her four-year-old granddaughter. It is actually the daughter of Cody. At some point, she had retreated. She took her granddaughter and retreated to a back bathroom. And as she continued to provide updates to the St. Petersburg Police Department, officers arrived maybe 4 minutes later and tactically started to approach the home. At some point, Cody transitioned to the backyard. Officers could hear him in the backyard, and they tactically moved into the backyard and made contact with him. There was a number of officers, but one officer that I'll give you that was most involved in this, his name is Stephen. It's S-T-E-P-H-E-N. Last name is York, Y-O-R-K. He's a canine officer, and his canine is Loki, L-O-K-I. So as officers moved into the backyard, Officer York and canine Loki, they moved around to the front of the stack, and Cody is still armed with a handgun. Officer released Loki, and Loki engaged with Cody. Cody still did not drop the handgun, and at some point, officer pulled the dog off of Cody, and Cody was still threatening with the firearm, and Officer York fired a number of shots, and Cody is now deceased in the backyard. At this point, it's an ongoing investigation. There's a lot to be determined. It's really about all I can give you at this point. Chief Holloway, would you like to say anything?
Just want to thank the officer that was involved and the people that called it in. The officer is fine, the dog is fine. And again, it's a continuing investigation. The Sheriff's Office will be handling this investigation. The St. Pete Police Department will take over after the criminal portion is done. The officer came on in 2007, and I don't know how long he's been with the K9, but I can get that information to you. 2017, I'm sorry.
Sure, a little over 5 years he's been with the department. Again, there's a little more I can give you at this point. This is ongoing investigation. As we get updates, we'll probably put it out through media release. Thank y'all.